We charted a history of prominent cities like Rome, Athens, or Teotihuacan. We envisioned them as isolated bastions of order, surrounded by vast, untamed wilderness. From the ground, a dense jungle offered an impenetrable green wall. From the air, it presented an endless sea of trees, concealing whatever lay beneath. This impenetrable green wall concealed whatever lay beneath its verdant expanse. Archaeologists often spent entire careers carving through dense undergrowth. They could only ever glimpse fragments of these hidden worlds. This led us to believe monumental stone structures were the full extent of ancient settlements. This perspective fostered a narrative where ancient peoples were ultimately contained by their environment. Though advanced, they survived on tiny islands of civilization within a hostile natural world. We wondered how they governed, how many lived, and how they related to their surroundings. We always assumed the jungle was a barrier, a force to be resisted, not a resource. But what if those supposed empty spaces on the map were not empty at all? What if the jungle itself was not a barrier, but a resource systematically engineered by ancient hands? The answers to these questions remained tantalizingly out of reach until a remarkable technological leap. That leap granted us a new form of sight, light detection and ranging, Lidar. Mounted on aircraft, it sends millions of laser pulses toward Earth each second. While most are deflected by leaves and branches, some pulses slip through to strike the ground. By stitching these minute reflections together, a computer renders a detailed 3D map. This map digitally strips away all vegetation, revealing the bare earth. What once appeared as unbroken jungle is transformed into an intricate tapestry. Ancient streets, plazas, canals, and foundations materialize swiftly. What would have taken decades of arduous groundwork is uncovered in an afternoon. In 2018, this extraordinary capability was unleashed in the Petén region of northern Guatemala. Researchers flew LiDAR scanners across 2,100 square kilometers of dense jungle. This area was previously believed to contain only a scattering of Maya cities. The resulting images beneath the verdant canopy were truly astonishing. Beneath lay not a few isolated settlements, but a sprawling, interconnected megalopolis. More than 60,000 previously unknown structures emerged from the digital forest. Houses, intricate defensive walls, massive agricultural terraces, and vast reservoirs were found. All were linked by elevated highways that stretched for well over 100 miles. A city like Caracol in Belize was revealed to be a meticulously planned urban zone. It was designed for more than 100,000 inhabitants. The Maya were actively reshaping the jungle on a truly grand scale. This singular discovery profoundly reshaped our understanding. This region alone once supported a population estimated in the millions. The old maps, it was now clear, had been profoundly inaccurate. Yet, these revelations were not confined to the Maya heartland. As LiDAR technology became more accessible, it was deployed across the globe. Consistently, it revealed the same pattern. The empty spaces were never truly empty. In Ecuador's Yapano Valley, LiDAR unveiled a 2,500-year-old urban system. This city was even older than Rome itself, with organized streets and plazas. Further south, in Bolivia's Llanos de Mojos, LiDAR revealed the Casarebe culture. They engineered vast urban centers featuring 70-foot-tall conical pyramids. They also had a sophisticated network of canals and causeways. These were meticulously designed to manage seasonal floods, reshaping their entire habitat. They were not merely villages, they were vast, planned garden cities. The Amazon, once thought of as pristine wilderness, had for millennia been a cultivated landscape. Nor was this phenomenon restricted solely to the Americas. In Southeast Asia, at the iconic site of Angkor in Cambodia, LiDAR proved more. The breathtaking temples we visit today formed only the magnificent core of a far vaster megacity. This Greater Angkor spanned an area comparable to modern Greater London. It was unified by an elaborate network of roads, residential neighborhoods, and immense waterworks. Each new skin incrementally redraws the ancient map, site by site. At this juncture, it has become evident that we have systematically underestimated the sheer number of people. The isolated dots on our old maps were never merely dots. They were visible peaks of a hidden world. They were the only features that managed to rise above the concealing shroud. Lidar has now cleared that shroud, allowing us to see the true expanse. We see the complexity of ancient civilizations for the very first time. The long-held narrative of empty spaces is being quietly replaced by a story of a crowded past. It tells us that ancient peoples did not merely exist within nature. They were active architects of their environment, shaping it dramatically. Jungles, far from being insurmountable obstacles, were vibrant opportunities for brilliant engineering. We now recognize that low-density urbanism was remarkably common across vast territories. This understanding challenges the older notion that a city must mirror ancient Rome. We are witnessing a profound transformation in archaeology. It is akin to the moment the telescope first revealed the true scale of the cosmos. In a very real sense, we are now discovering our own planet anew. The lasers provide high-resolution confirmation of knowledge held for generations by indigenous communities. For many Western scientists, these were lost cities, yet for the people who built them, they were never truly lost. Their maps were never truly wrong. They were simply ignored by outsiders. The vast majority of the Amazon and Central America still remain largely unscanned. We have only just begun to peel back the curtain, revealing history's true scope. The true extent of ancient human endeavor continues to unfold.